And we're live. The fuck is everybody doing? It's your wearing the same shirt for 4 days, motherfucking neighborhood Jesus. Waking up. Waking up. Woo, woo, woo. But yeah, we hit 500 subs. Thanks for all the support, guys. All the OGs out there. I really appreciate it. Fucking it's crazy. I think it took shit, man. I'm trying to think how long it took to get 500 subs. A while. Honestly, like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I think the reason it took so long is because you're not trying to be cookie cutter, you know? If you were trying to be cookie cutter, you could get 500 subs in a couple weeks, you know? And I don't want to do it that way. I want to build a tight knit community, obviously, mainly DC5 enthusiasts, but it's not limited to DC5. I mean, if you own any Honda Accurate chassis, you're fucking welcome. I mean, even if you don't own a Honda, but you like Hondas, like, you don't necessarily like have to own an RSX. You don't have to own a Honda or an Acura, but that's more what it's geared towards to a degree. But yeah, I think that's why it took so long, you know, fucking year and a half, almost 2 years, like somewhere in that area to get 500 subs. It's a little discouraging, like I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, I understand. Like, you know, you gotta click in your head like you're not cookie cutter, so like there's millions of people watching YouTube and people scroll over your shit because it's not fucking TJ Hunt or it's not like, you know, just stupid shit, you know? And I'm not saying every other big channel is stupid shit, but I'm just saying like you got to think at the end of the day, they're compromising and kind of masking their personality and kind of like putting in this like endorsement, can't curse, can't do anything that the powers that be don't like, you know, that's not PC, that's not PG-13, that's shit like that, you know? I mean, I find it crazy. Somebody like Megaspool, for example, not even planned out. I've been wearing this shirt for like 4 days, working in the shirt. Megaspool started the channel after me, and he had like when I found his channel, he had like 100 subs, right? So this dude puts in work. I mean, he is fabbing stuff up with a plasma table. He's fucking making all-wheel drive trailing arms from scratch. He's doing stuff that's completely out of my wheelhouse, right? So even him, somebody that's that talented and that fucking creative and smart, right? He's only got 1,000 subs, like 1,100 subs or something like that. So that's somebody that had 118 subs or whatever it was when I had like 380 a while back. So his channel took off a little bit, but like it still like doesn't get the credit it deserves. You know what I mean? Man, this dude has a fucking almost 600 horsepower RSX that's turbocharged, that's been tuned by Humble, that's super nice build, and can do a lot and teach people a lot about stuff. And like even his channel only has 1,000. That's crazy. To me, that's like that makes me say, "Fuck!" I'm glad I have 500 subs. Like wild style. We got some people on the head counter. Who we got? How are you? Good afternoon. Oh, and any of you, I don't know if you glanced the thumbnail or not for this live stream. Tong Man put this up on social media. This has got to be the funniest fucking meme I've ever seen in my life. How dare you? You've stolen my future. By the time I can drive, all cars will be electric, and I will never be able to experience the intensity and whine of a supercharged K20. Dude, that shit is epic. That is hands down the best meme I've ever seen K series related. True story. Yeah, Tongman setup. That supercharged K20 he's got. I don't know exactly what he has, but man, that shit is funny as fuck. What's up, Eric? What did they say? Well, hello. We hit 500 subs. Hoorah! I just woke up. Hoorah! And what did they say, dude? So when you go on K-Tune's site, there's this one, like you have contact info, and then you have this thing that says warranty by email. So you copy the email address and you email them about the warranty, and it's like just tech@ktuned.com. Fucking dude, this motherfucker is like basically saying he's like not gonna replace my shit, right? This motherfucker said, fuck you for waking up just now. That's okay. My bad. Life without an alarm clock, you know what I'm saying? It's fire. And I quote, let's see. You should not have to replace the brass seats. The shifter would just need to be adjusted. Check out the following link. It will give you details on adjusting the shifter. I already know about this. Remember how I was trying to adjust it and it has jam nuts on the bottom that you like can't. It has some mysterious fucking socket on it. It's got to be metric, some weird fucking metric socket or something. I don't understand it. I'd like to understand it, but I've tried metric sockets and standard sockets, and it's a matter of here. Let's see if I can show you guys the picture, and you guys that know the K-Tune shifter. So this is that's the bottom of the K-Tune shifter. These are your jam nuts, right? Okay. So the problem is you can't fit a socket in that hole. And like you can fit an Allen key in where the black is, but around that nut, you can't fucking fit a socket. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. I'm gonna try again just for fun. But if I can't fit a fucking socket in there, how am I supposed to break a jam nut? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was like, dude, this shit is fucking pissing me off. And he's like, yeah, it just needs adjusting. Well, okay. The last dude I talked to at K2, when I called him up on the phone, you know what he told me? He didn't say adjust it. He said it shouldn't need adjusting. That's what he told me verbatim. He said, yeah, I wouldn't mess with those jam nuts. You don't need to adjust it. I'm like, it's got play. So clearly it needs adjusting. He's like, no, it's already set up from the factory to be perfect. That's what he told me. He said, what's happening is your brass seats are just wearing in. And when they wear in, they're going to get a little bit more play. That's what he told me. So you talk to one person, you get a whole nother fucking answer. And then you talk to the warranty people and they're like, no, adjust it. It's fucking crazy. Absurd. Dude, I'm like getting bombarded. People must like, and that sounds silly. People must take you more seriously or something, or watch your channel more when you got 500 subs. Because I've been up for like 10 minutes and I already got like 3 or 4 comments on some video asking questions. Dude, this man. I don't understand everyone's fascination with this my fucking idle air control valve delete video. Like that fucking video gets so many goddamn questions. Eric says, yo, I will hit when I get home. Yeah, do your thing, man. I'm not gonna be on for a little while. I got shit to do today. I gotta put this car back together. I'll get on at some point tonight, but I don't know when it's gonna be. I'm gonna take this shifter out and fucking adjust it, and I got a bunch of parts to polish and shit like that. I do too. LOL, got to study, man, for my test tomorrow. Your backflow school. Do your thing. Excuse me. But yeah, fucking we gotta fucking order some more stickers. Okay, so that's all saved. So how the fuck? Damn, I can get 200 of these bitches made for $88. That's crazy. Damn, that's fucking crazy. I don't know how many I want to get. 200 is a deal, man. Because you get 100, it's $68. You get 200. That's 100 more for $20 more. Wait, let's see. Let me check some. If I still got money on my coffee, because I got like $100 total. I got $100. I got like $5 on my person. Okay, so I got enough for coffee. I might just pull the plug, pull the trigger. Oh, word. That'd be done in a week? That's not bad. Free shipping, too. That's all right. Booyah. Awesome. So we just threw down and ordered 200 of the stickers. So we'll have fucking plenty of them. Dude, that's a deal. That's a fucking steal right there. Jesus. Like when you order over 100, if you order another 100, it's like 100 would be like 68 bucks, right? And last time I ordered 50 of them, and 50 of them was like 58 bucks. So then after you order 50, 100 of them would be 68, and then 200 of them would be 88 or 81. That's wild style. But yeah, those shits will be here in a week. 3 days production or 2 days production, 3 days takes time for delivery. And then, because you got to think it's Wednesday. So, like, that's why it's going to take the 30th. It should take 5 days, but it's going to take a week because of the weekend. Wild style. All right, so that's done. Booyah. Good God. Oh, waking up, man. Fucking 4 o'clock. Oh shit, Bodie Vision just posted. Wide body RSX, the next paint job. Let's see what's going on with this.
Start of a new week.
Word. Why is my... There we go.
Start of a new year. Well, it's not the start of a new year, but it is the start of a new project. Check it out. Acura RSX. This is going to be a good one.
And now, you're watching the It's Almost Time to Start Manufacturing, Distributing, and Consuming Illegal Coquito channel of YouTube. Welcome to Bodie Vision.
Alright, so we got it. We are good. It is clean. The main reason why I wanted to clean it is to just get all the initial wax off of it so that way now I can sand it, be ready to go. I came over here in this room because they're drilling over there. It's getting a little crazy. So what the first thing I want to do, we have all these parts, back bumper, front bumper, fenders, side skirts, all kinds of a kit. So I'm starting off by just removing the front bumper. Pretty self-explanatory, pretty easy. Front bumper's off. And then I'm going to go actually loosen up the headlights. The headlights don't need to come out or they don't need to disconnect, but the headlights need to be out of the way in order for me to put in these wider fenders. And with this kit, this is what the owner chose and this is what he wanted. So my job is to make that want happen. And now one thing that I noticed right away is these fenders, I'm having the same exact problem that I was having on the Battle EG hatch. The arch is not quite arched enough. So what I'm doing is I built this little bracket to kind of push out on that arch a little bit. I'm just going to weld it together. It's going to look nice and good. Alrighty, so it has actually came to my attention. I kind of just got into this car. I got a little bit excited. I always get a little excited.
Excuse me.
A little excited when a new car comes in. So if this is your first time, here's what is up and welcome. If you've been here for a bunch of videos, thank you so much for joining me and I'm glad to see you back. Anyways, so fender.
Dude, I need a new fucking computer.
Now.
Like when I live stream on this screen,
pretty tight.
this screen, my other screen over here, like I'll watch a YouTube video, it like stutters.
Outside is looking good how I want it to look, where the door can open, where the gap is livable. I might try to make that gap a little bit smaller, but overall it looks good. And then this side.
Oh, I know why.
Looks good.
Maybe if I bump down the quality of what I'm watching.
You can see the little bracket right there that I made. And that closes nicely. So if you didn't understand what the problem was, the fender was sitting too far in. So when the doors opened, it was actually crashing. And I found that this is the second set of fenders that I've had this problem because these fenders on the EG are the exact same way. This is too far in. So when you open the door, that lines up. So I'm going to do the same exact thing. So now here, we kind of jumped a little bit. I've been working for a couple of hours. This kid has been fighting me tooth and nail. And I guess that's just what happens when we get a fiberglass kit. It just comes out of a mold. Somebody in a factory somewhere is cutting them. I don't know. It doesn't look that good as far as how it lines up. Look at this. As far as the shape, you can see that.
Oh, that shit looks like trash.
This has an arch right here, and this is completely flat. So I'm probably going to have to shave this down somehow to make that work, because right now it is craziness. And then up here, this is just
Dude, if that's how wide
body.
body kits look, like fitment wise, dude, they're trash.
Track right there. Shipping it over there.
That must be a cheap ass fucking wide body kit, like
to
because
be expected when it comes to fiberglass kits.
Fiberglass kits is not the whole reason. It's about the time they put in on the assembly line, because the INGS kit, that shit looks like it fits amazing.
So what we're going to do back here, we're going to have a whole new rear bumper. That bumper sitting right there. And then we're going to get some rear over fenders that are going to completely cover this whole area. It's going to come all the way up to somewhere here. And all that's going to be brand new. So none of that's going to be seen. I'm just going to work it, make sure it's good, make sure it's preserved, so that way it's not going to get any worse. And then we're going to have a new piece go on it.
Man, I hate to be a shit talker on DC5, but goddamn, this thing looks like a nightmare. Oh, hold the phone. He took the bitch off. Dude, why is it not pausing? Pause, motherfucker. Try to get a look and see what underneath the bumper, how bad it looks. Oh, that bitch is completely rusted. Oh, man. That thing's got some serious rust on the structure. Glad mine's not like that. I just got the fucking little floor pan seam sealer area. Dude, that thing is shoddy as shit. Jesus.
So, guess what? You guessed it. The back bumper fit just as beautifully as the front bumper fit. Now, it's actually been yet another couple of hours. I'm kind of jumping all around in this video because that's how the reality of the first day is for me with the new product. I'm trying to kind of figure out exactly what we want to do, figure out a game plan. I've been talking back and forth with the owner, and actually the owner, he just stopped by. And if you notice missing something from the shop, that kit's gone. We're not going to run it. Now, as I'm taking on a task like this, it is my responsibility to make sure that the owner is going to be happy with the end result. And if the owner came, he came and looked, we looked at the kit, and we just both decided that it wasn't going to be worth it. I suggested maybe we go with the OEM front bumper, OEM back bumper. We're still going to go with the wide fender, and there's still also some wide over fenders that we're going to go with. They're nice and subtle, and then we're going to go stock front, stock back, but maybe with the Mugen lip, Mugen side skirt, Mugen rear lip.
It's Mugen.
I think that'll look really nice. OEM plus, and also this car is going to get a full color change, so that's going to be really cool. I want your guys' opinion on a color. I'll ask for that in the next video, or you can leave that in this video. But either way, right now, I'm just glad that that bumper, that whole kit is out of here. So the next thing, I want to kind of start getting the body ready, getting it ready for primer. This car used to have a big mounted spoiler thing right here. This ugly stuff right there. So I'm going to go ahead and weld those holes shut because we're not going to need them anymore. And just like that, we have those holes welded, and I skimmed them with a little bit of filler, looking really nice. I'm going to have a whole bunch of that to do on the entire car because we want this thing to look as straight as possible. So now this video, I realized that it might have been a little bit all over the place, or hopefully it didn't feel that way because hopefully I cleaned it up a little bit in post. But I feel like it's been all over the place because my head's been all over the place. So that kit that we had, it was complete garbage, didn't fit at all, and I understand the whole you get what you pay for. I'm not going to name the kit because I'm not like that, but those Duraflex bumpers, they did not work at all. So what we have right here, OEM front bumper, OEM rear bumper. The owner of the car, he was so gracious to actually run across town, got me that back bumper right away. It wasn't even 3 hours later. I mean, he drove across town, came right back. So now I have everything that I need, and he took that body kit away. So we're not going to be using that. But it is still going to be the wide body RSX build because we're going to be running these fenders wide up front, and we're still going to be going wide body in the back with some over fenders, and those over fenders are actually going to be molded to the body, so it's going to be a legit wide body Acura RSX DC5 Integra looking super good. This is the next project. In the next video, we're going to get a whole bunch more work done because that's what I got to do. I got to get this car looking good, got to get it right, and now I'm glad that that body kit is gone, and we're just going with the OEM plus look because I think that looks really good. So that's going to be it for this one, you guys. If this is your first time being here, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you do all the
Yeah, I'll be excited to see how that comes out. See him working on a DC5. It'd be cool, regardless of. I mean, me personally, the wide body thing. Wide body kits can look good. I'm not saying they can't look good, but 9 times out of 10, what people do is they just take some over fenders and rivet them on, and that's it. They're just like, yeah, I'm done. That shit looks so goofy. Like, you just rivet it on. Like, dude, fucking mold that shit into the original body. So then you don't have rivets, or you have rivets, but cover them up. You know what I mean? Like me personally, I would, if you were going to go wide body kit, all or nothing, you're not going back. The car will always be wide body, right? What you would do is you could tack weld it on, get it fitted right, and then just stitch weld it to the original body, smooth it out, and there are no rivets. You're not taking that fucker off, basically, is what I'm saying. Like, it's becoming one with the body. That would be gangster. Then it would look good. I think the only wide body kit I would ever run is the Buddy Club one. That thing is so fucking clean. Oh, excuse me.
So nasty, that's probably somewhat of a travesty. Having me, then he told the people, you can call me your majesty. Keep your battery charged, it won't stick, yo. And it's not his fault, you kick slow. Should've let your trick hold, she holds your sick glow. Plus nobody couldn't do nothing once he let the brick go. And I know, that's a bunch of snow. The beat is so butter, people slow cutter as he utter the calm flow. Don't talk about my mom, yo. Sometimes he rhyme quick, sometimes he rhyme slow, or vice versa. Whip up a slice of nice verse pie, hit it on the first try, villain. The worst guy, spot hot tracks like spot pair, fat asses, shots to the sky, from out the square shot glasses. And he won't stop until he got the masses. Show them what they know not to, flows of hot molasses. Do it like a robot to headspin to boogaloo. Took a few minutes to convince the average boogaboo. It's ugly, like look at you, it's a damn shame. Just remember all caps when you spell the man name. And you know it like a poet, like baby doll. I bet she tried to say she gave me her all. She played ball. All bets off, the villain got the dice rigged. And they say he accosted the man with the slice wig. Allegedly, the investigation is still ongoing.
But yeah, today's project, essentially what I'm going to be doing is taking the K-tune shifter out, and I'm just going to overhaul it. I'm going to take it completely apart again and make sure everything's right with it, and probably repolish it. And that should be it, honestly. Just adjust those Try to adjust those jam nuts. I'm gonna see if I can adjust them right off the rip, and if I can, that'd be great. But if I can't, if they don't adjust, I'm gonna hit up K-Tuned again and be like, "Yo, your shit is bug. It's fucking bunk." But yeah, in a nutshell, that's where we're at. Fucking I think we're gonna roll up. We're gonna wrap up shop here. It's almost 4:30. I want to get out in the garage, get to this. But in a nutshell, thanks so much for the support, guys. We hit 500. Wait till we get 1,000. I'll probably be doing a giveaway at 1,000. So something big, something pretty cool. Might put together a little goodie bag for somebody, and we'll do like a random number generator or something like that. Something like that. Might do like a third, second, first place type thing. So there's a little bit more of a chance for people to win stuff. Because usually when you have like, let's say like just one giveaway, that's kind of like, you know what I mean? But yeah, once we hit 1,000, definitely be doing a pretty badass giveaway. I'll put together something for y'all for 3 lucky people. Maybe like some DC5 stuff. I'm trying to think. I was thinking about like almost getting like some like DC5 like die-cast cars for DC5 owners. Fucking and then like I don't know, stickers, shirts, something. We'll see. But yeah, appreciate the support, guys. I really do. Makes it worthwhile. Because I'm not expecting to get no 10, 20, 100,000 bajillion subs or some shit. You know what I mean? Honda Man VTech, what is good, brother? Fucking Honda Man, I just ordered the stickers. They should get here. I'll have them here in about 5 to 7 days. Because I had to get I got 200 of them made. Because you know, eventually other people do ask. I could have just got 10 made and I could have had them here in like a couple days. But it's not even really worth it just getting 10 because by the time they get here, other people are already asking about them. You know what I mean? Because I don't think many people have been asking about them because fucking I don't have them in stock. You know, like I have the Dead Spirits ones in stock, but I've had people ask me about the stickers. You know, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta get some more made. They're like, well, let me know and shit like that. So this man Honda Man says smoking crack cocaine and just chilling. All right. Going Rick James out this bitch. But yeah, fucking I'll throw in since it's gonna take a little bit longer, but I got your shipping info. I'll throw you 3 of the shade stickers and I'll throw you one of the Dead Spirit stickers to make it worth the wait. Because I ain't trying to make you wait, but at the same time, 200 takes a little bit longer for them to make. But that shit was a steal, bro. 200 of them versus 100 of them. Like, I think 100 of them was like $68. And then 200 of them was like $88. So, like, the more you buy, the more you save, basically. So, that shit works out nice. Honda Man says, nice. Yeah, buddy. But yeah, we hit 500, man. I think we, last time I checked, hold on. I think we hit 501. Yeah, we hit 501. We're getting subs galore, man. Sky's the limit. And I talked to K-Tuned. I sent them an email to their warranty email. Bro, this man said, listen to this shit. You're going to laugh. If we can get to it. Come on, email. Load. This man said to me, I said to him, Hello, I'm seeking info on the warranty for the Gen 1 race spec shifter I ordered a little under a year ago. It felt great for the first few months, and now it seems like the brass sandwich plates are wearing out. Lots of up and down shifter slop, almost to the point where it feels like stock up and down play. Can I get some new brass sandwich plates / springs to refresh it? Any info would be greatly appreciated, right? He says, you should not have to replace the brass seats. The shifter would just need to be readjusted. Check out the following link. It will show you the details on adjusting the shifter. And like, dude, it's the fucking jam nuts on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Honda Man says should have been at least 2K subs by now, but 500 plus is good, Jesus. Dude, in a perfect world, I do feel you on that. Like I feel like we deserve way more subs than fucking 500, but at the same time, beggars, well, not beggars, but you know, the old saying, beggars can't be choosers. I'm not even saying I'm begging. I don't beg for subs. I don't beg for views. I just totally do this as a labor of love to amuse myself, to document my build and help others along the way. That's all I do, you know? So the fact that we got any is great. But no, I do feel you though, man. If YouTube was the way it should be, where the underdogs and the people actually putting in work fucking get subs and not just like all the cookie cutter bullshit, then yeah, we would definitely be raking in some subs. But it's just the harsh reality of the internet, man. People want they have a 5-minute attention span. I mean, even on some of my videos, like I show you everything you need to know in the video, and if I don't, you can always message me. So like fools will hit me up and they'll be like, you know, will I have a check engine light? Will this work? Will this work? Will this work? You know, asking me a bunch of questions, like 10 different ways. And I say in the video, like, if you don't have K-Pro, you can't delete your auto air control valve. Like, that's the biggest question I get, even though it says it in the video. Like, if you don't have K-Pro, you can't do this. But they don't watch more than 5 minutes of the video. They just want quick, accessible, cookie cutter shit in less than like 5 or 10 minutes. So I'm not really into that, you know? Like, I understand everybody's strapped on time. Like, if you're working, you got kids, you got family, you got shit to do. I can understand if you could only watch 5 minutes for that. But if you're like fucking scouring YouTube, watching fucking TJ Hunt or, you know, friggin' Cletus McFarland and a bunch of really big YouTubers that just have to the eye appealing content, like some crazy shit, like, oh, we're at the drag strip racing, or oh, we got a bunch of money and we bought a bunch of shit, you know, like those channels, like, they're not very personal, you know. That's the problem I have with it. Every YouTube channel should be like your own personal TV show, you know. It's like your life. It's like the fucking Truman Show or some shit. That's how I try to model my channel around, like almost like the concept of the Truman Show. You got your life going on, and there's like a secret TV show going on about that shit. You don't even know. So you're not filtering your life, basically. You're like, I feel like a TV camera's watching me at all times kind of shit. Let's see. Honda Man says, did you hear that the ozone layer over the North Pole was better than ever? I predict that electric cars is not going to be popular in 10 years. We will still be rocking diesel and gas. Oh, you're talking about the that motherfucking that meme I posted up on my Facebook? Dude, that shit is so funny. Dude, the funny thing about that Greta Thunberg, however the fuck you say her name, chick, there was a chick just like her like 10 or 15 years ago saying the same shit, you know, almost verbatim, like, I'm a child and you're the adults and you're in charge and you're ruining my fucking future, you know? And that was 15 years ago. And clearly kids can still have a future. I'm not saying they can't have a future. And I'm not saying the world's not fucked up. The world is fucked up, you know? Goddamn Amazon's on fire, crazy shit, you know? But in the midst of all that, you got to see kind of like the inevitability. I can't even say that, inevitability, you know, like it's beyond your wheelhouse. It's beyond your power. You're not a power that be. you don't got $10 billion or some shit, so you can't really change it. You know, how about all these big ass celebrities that don't do a fucking thing, and then you got like Will Smith and Leonardo DiCaprio trying to fucking save the Amazon rainforest. Like, kudos to them. I mean, that's something good to use all that fucking movie money with. Those motherfuckers are richer than God. Those motherfuckers make some serious bread. Will Smith and Leonardo DiCaprio are probably two of the biggest actors that ever fucking walked the face of the earth. Man says Amazon is burning less than it did 10 years ago. It's controlled fires by farmers. Well, see, like, I think it's some shit in cahoots. I don't think it's burning like just like on its own, obviously. They tried to sell a bunch of the Amazon rainforest, right? That like some big company was trying to buy it all up, and all the farmers, or whoever, you know, all the indigenous people, farmers, whoever owned the land, were like, no, fuck you. You're not getting our Amazon rainforest, right? So then less than a week later, the Amazon just starts burning miraculously. You know what I mean? I feel like that was like a fucking like almost like some kind of like in cahoots type shit. Like, oh, you're not gonna sell us the land? Well, fine, we'll burn it to the fucking ground. How about that? It's crazy as fuck, bro. 1 million RPMs. Dude, 1 million RPMs? Holy shit, what would that even sound like? That's like hyperdrive. True story. Hanuman says, hey, the kids must enjoy K-Series. They must. K-Series is life, man. Hanuman says, haha, my electric car has like 30K RPM. 30,000 RPMs. Tall. True story. But yeah, fucking world's wild. Like, you can't let that shit get you down. Like, yeah, you can acknowledge it and be like, dude, the world's fucked up, right? But you shouldn't use it as a crutch. Like, I can't have a future because the world's fucked up. What? Well, you just gonna accept defeat? Oh, prevail and live your life. Who gives a fuck? I mean, you can still give a fuck, but I'm saying, like, to the point where you're not gonna live your life. You've robbed me of my future. It's like, so make a new future. Like, let's say this bitch wants to be a ballerina, but then she gets her legs cut off. Find a new future, you know? Shit. Learn how to do ballet on your nubs. I don't know. Honda Man says, my RC car does about 120 miles per hour. It's a beast. Dude, I used to have I think it was called the Tire Storm. This is back when I'm like 6. That fucking RC car could haul ass down the street, dude. I wonder how much Tire Storm RC car. Let's see if I can find one of these. Dude, it's that thing's so rare. Like, there's like only like one clip of this motherfucker online. Look at this bitch. Yo, that's the one, baby. Dude, I remember it looking kind of different than that, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, just driving, motherfucker. This man put the GoPro on the RC car. It's on. Dude, like in the 90s, like, dude, this thing was the shit. I feel like that's not the one though, bro. I don't remember mine having mine didn't look like that though. Mine was like orange with like yellow, and the motherfucker had like it didn't have those big ass wheels. Like it had, maybe it did. I can't remember. Hold on, get back to it. Fuck, maybe that is it. I don't know. It looks very similar, but see, you can't even see the front wheels on this one. Like, dude, I feel like you could see the wheel on mine. I don't know. Dude, it was definitely a 90s toy. I remember that shit for sure. I'll see if I can get a picture. Maybe they got different ones, like the first gen or something. She's just a child. They're using her for propaganda. Oh, I believe it. I truly believe it. Is this a video from Area 51 or something? Essentially, if it's so rare, you can't find that motherfucker. I see one on, damn, you could buy one of these motherfuckers. See, I think I'm. That looks mad, dude. I think this is the one I had. Yeah, dude. This is the one I had. Yeah, and that would make sense too because it's around 95, bro. Dude, this is the exact one I had. It was black, and the sides of it were like orange and yellow. I think it must have had those wheels. I'm so far back I can't even fucking remember. But like it had it had little front wheels in the front, but you couldn't fucking see them. But yeah, I'm pretty fucking positive that's the shit right there. Hey, what's that shit say? With RPM tires, racing performance morph. What the fuck? Oh, the man says when I was little, I remember charging the battery for like 5 hours and you could drive it for like 12. Exactly, bro. Yeah, look, this shit says RPM tires reach incredible 200 mile per hour scale speed. Tom. So they're saying to the scale of it, it's like it's moving 200 miles an hour. It's not actually moving 200 miles an hour. Dude, that shit right there is like a throwback. Oh, I see what's going on. See how the wheels are like that? You could pop the wheels in or out. That's what it was. So you could have them like low to the ground, or you could have the motherfuckers like cocked up so they're like thicker or thinner. I mean, like skinnies, sort of, something like that. I don't know. Yeah, because I didn't remember the wheels being like all like wide as fuck like that. Things wild style though. See, dude, this I'm pretty sure this right here is like exactly the one because you can see how you can see the fucking see how you can see the wheels exposed. Some of them came with the wheels like semi-exposed, and some of them were just completely covered up, so you couldn't even see the wheel. Like this, I'm pretty sure this motherfucker right here is the exact same one I had. Pretty sure. Dude, that thing's a trip, dude. Goddamn trip. Wild style. Yeah, I remember though. Like I know exactly what you're talking about. Like you'd have to charge that bitch up for like 4 or 5 hours. You might, if you're lucky, you might get like 20, 30 minutes out of it. You would get like 15, 20 minutes out of it, like full go, and then by like the last 10 minutes, the bitch would start like getting slower and slower. So fucked. Wait 5 hours for 30 minutes. Wild style. Honda Man says, I love Stadium's trucks. Stadium's trucks. Oh, wow. Yeah, those are cool. That's like some that's some shit you could like take off road. There was that one, fuck man, I'm trying to think of the name of it. The fucking Tyco Rebound. I don't know if you ever remember this bitch. I think I wanted one of these the next year or something. I might have got one. I can't remember. Tyco Rebound. It could drive. No other RC can perform. Only Tyco Rebound, the in your face flip and the sidewinder. Tyco Rebound, the double change and your twisted mind is from uplift. Run, hang time twist, 360 spin, radio control for blinding speed and incredible stun. Battery pack sold separately. Tyco RC, maximum heat. There is maximum heat. Tyco Rebound. That shit right there. Oh my god, that's a fucking throwback, dude. Jesus. The fucking 90s commercial. That's fucking amazing. Buy this shit. Pretty much what they said in a nutshell. Fucking wild style. Honda Man says, I remember that one. Some friends had it. Dude, that thing was fucking crazy. Yeah, I think I broke like 95s when the tire storm came out. I think like I played that motherfucker till the wheels fell off, broke it or something. And then I got the Tyco Rebound. And that thing was pretty crazy too. Because you know, like in like neighborhoods where you got like those sidewalks that are like drainage ditched, and it's not like a curb that's like up like this. It's like a curb that's like smooth. You can use that bitch as a ramp. Hit that bitch. Make it do all kinds of flips and shit. Oh yeah. But yeah, fucking probably gonna close up shop here. I gotta get this K-tune shifter out and put the rest of the car back together. The Loctite and the Honda Bond is definitely dried by now. Hopefully everything's all good to go. But yeah, hopefully if I adjust those jam nuts, the pitch screws on the bottom, I'm hoping that shit will make it work. But we'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all later. Thanks for watching. I'll catch y'all later. Be y'all.